We're here with Isabella today. Hi Isabella, you're one of the therapists at Gaddum in our Adult Talking Therapies team, and you do two types of therapy within our service, person-centred counselling and interpersonal therapy, is that right? Would you like to tell us a little bit more about those two models of counselling?
Person-centred therapy is a therapy that considers the person as a whole, so there's no structure or restricted topic. You can bring what you want and the therapist will validate, ask questions, help you understand more about your internal experiencing and help you kind of accept what your experiences are. So in person-centred therapy, there's the understanding that we all have the potential to be our best selves and we all innately have the ability to grow. And so in person-centred therapy, we're really connecting with that for you to really accept and understand yourself as a whole.
Do you want to maybe also tell us about interpersonal psychotherapy as well?
So interpersonal therapy is structured in that you have 16 sessions over 16 weeks. And you're working with your therapist to understand and identify your depressive symptoms and also reduce them and also improve your interpersonal relationships. And the understanding that is through improving your interpersonal relationships, your depressive symptoms will reduce as well, so they're interrelated. So interpersonal therapy is more practical, it's more structured. We make goals, we'll do a timeline together, whereas person-centred therapy, is much more fluid and you go at the client's pace. Mm-hmm. In interpersonal therapy, or IPT, we focus on your most recent episode of depression and look at the people around you and what kind of support that they offer and the quality of that support, who you can rely on and who might not be best to.
So really interesting two different types of therapy there. Can you tell us a little bit about the difference that they make in people's lives?
Person-centred therapy and interpersonal therapy, or IPT, are very different. In person-centred, you'll be talking about your emotions, your therapist will be asking you more about your experiences, your inner world, what you're feeling in that current moment, even with the therapist and that relationship you have with them. With interpersonal therapy, or IPT, the focus is on your depression and your current social network and the support around you. They'll be focusing more on your relationship with those people, what type of relationship it is that person supporting you emotionally or more practically, and therefore you can build more autonomy in knowing who you're going to ask for support and where that help's going to be.
So finally, what would you say to somebody who's unsure about whether therapy is right for them?
So therapy only works if you want to do it. It's not a fix, it's not a solution, it's not something that can be done to you, it's something that you do with a therapist, it's a process. So if someone is willing to be vulnerable, to open up about their experiences or internal feelings, thoughts, then therapy is going to be a really good place for them to safely share and to get to know themselves better. If someone's unsure about therapy, I would say that it is a really invaluable space where you can develop self-compassion, more autonomy. You might find out that you have more choices than you realise and really accept yourself for who you are.